Hey guys, you're here on the eSpot with Esther Rose. I am bringing out a really good friend of mine named Larry Minor. He is owner of Minor Eststes. You want to tell me more about Minor Eststes and yourself?
Yeah, so Minor Eststes is my company. I founded about 2 years ago, based out here at Albuquerque. We have 7 properties, 3 in Hampton, Virginia, VA stand up, that's where I'm from. So 3 here in Albuquerque and 1 in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. The overarching idea of Minor Eststes is to not only give clean, safe space for people to live in, but also educate people how to actually buy real estate and hopefully invest in real estate, because I believe that for generational wealth, you need to buy property. And as everybody knows now, real estate is super expensive, and it's only going to get more expensive in the future, and well, then near time future. So if you are able to get into it now, hopefully you can definitely hopefully create some wealth for your family in the future, because that's what it's all about. So I want to tell people how I did it. I'm not super rich. I didn't start rich at all. I'm a regular guy. So I'm thinking, if I can do it, why can't I show people how to do it as well? So, yeah.
What was like the aha moment that made you want to get into real estate?
The aha moment, let's see. Back in 2008, I was living in Virginia, and basically what happened was I rented out my house, and I was overseas serving in the military. So I'm an Air Force veteran, so I'm an airman out there. And I realized I saved money while I was renting my house out. So I figured, okay, keep doing it. Why stop now?
Yeah.
So that was my aha moment, and it worked out pretty good so far.
So you have houses in St. Louis, but you only have one?
I have 1 in St. Louis.
Why did you get one out there?
Okay,
Does family live out there?
No, I'm the only thing I know about St. Louis is the arch, the little, St. Louis archway. But one thing I found out when it comes to real estate, sometimes the best deals aren't where you live. So I live here in Albuquerque, and you know it.
Kansas, bro.
Kansas?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You can get really nice houses out there for like $150K.
I might have to check out Kansas.
I'm talking like nice.
So that's why I started doing. I saw that in St. Louis it was super affordable, and I couldn't find another,
place to invest.
Not here
at that rate.
Right. Okay. Especially here in Albuquerque, prices went through the roof. So I found a condo in St. Louis. It already had a tenant.
A condo?
Yeah, it's a condo, and it's in downtown St. Louis, which they're trying to revamp downtown St. Louis, and I figured, why not? So give it a shot, and that's how I got in St. Louis.
Nice, nice. I was just curious because we had all of the other ones. So when you rent out to people, do you educate them on real estate too, or is that more just like the business rental side?
So, no, I don't. I probably should.
No, I was just curious if that was a tactic. You never know.
No, not at all. I mean, for most part, my tenants, I find them through my property management companies that I work with. So I don't actually get to really meet them and educate them.
Yeah.
The most people I educate are the ones that, like my friends, my family, people I run into. So I want the people who want to jump into real estate to actually try this out. I'll tell them all the tricks that I've done, all the things I've done over the years, so that way they won't make the same mistakes that I did. Because I want to see everybody win. When everybody wins, we all win. So
yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, my tenants, I probably should.
That would be an interesting route to go down. I don't know about. There's lease to own, stuff like that, and absolutely. I don't know if that would ever. I have no idea.
I did have a couple of tenants ask me if they could purchase, but nothing really ever
came of that. No, okay, I was curious. So I know that you do videos online, and you're also working on a book, or a second book, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us more information on what the first one was?
Sure.
And where to find your videos?
Yeah. So the first book is called How to Beat the Bank, and the premise is to show people how to pay off their homes faster than 30 years. Because the most expensive thing we own right now are our cars and our houses. So could you imagine, instead of waiting 30 years to pay off your house, you can do it in, say, 10 years.
Yeah.
And now you have an asset that can help you do what you want. Invest in a new business, invest in more real estate, invest in stocks. So that's the premise of the book, to show a different way to basically beat the bank. Because the bank, they make hand over fist money when it comes to interest rates and how much money you actually pay back in interest. So, for example, if I were to buy a house for $200,000, and depending on the interest rate, by the time 30 years go by, you would pay back almost $400,000. Like you bought a house twice. That's insane. So instead of paying all that money to the bank, let's pay that house off, and now you have all this other money to do what you want with.
And that's what you did with your houses?
Yeah, so I have 2 properties I'm currently doing that with right now, and if I stay on the course, the house should be paid off within 5 years, and that'll be amazing. So the book's called How to Beat the Bank. You can find it on Amazon. Just type in Larry Minor or How to Beat the Bank. It's only $1. It's 30-minute read, and it has tons of information. The one thing I do tell people, even in the book, I see all these gurus that will say, hey, buy my book, then call my team and pay us like $10,000 to show you how to do it.
I don't know how that.
I'm not that guy. I'm going to show you how to do it. And if you want to reach out to me, call me.
I feel like it's enough work in itself for them to accomplish the goal. So you telling them, you're just like, here, try it.
Yeah, try it out.
Do it if that's what you think
if you want. Yeah, give it a shot. The worst that can happen is it works for you.
Yeah.
I mean, so the second book is more geared towards first-time home buyers.
I love that.
Yeah.
I asked them to do that.
Yeah. So that way I'll show people, hey, the steps you can do to prepare yourself to actually buy a house. It's pretty simple. It's going to be a really short read too, but it gives you the high level bullet points of, hey, when you want to buy a house, have these type of documents, have a team with you, know where you want to live, and think about how much it costs to actually own a home. A lot of people get into the space of, oh, I got a house. It cost me $200,000. So, people don't think about the other costs that comes to the house. You have a home insurance, you have utilities, you have, your light bill, maintenance.
Like if something breaks, there's nobody to go fix that for you.
Absolutely.
You're on your own.
Like the worst thing you want to do is buy a house.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facts. Or HUD. I mean, shoot.
HUD.
Yeah. They have I don't know if they have it here, but they have like these HUD places that have like used furniture and stuff.
Oh.
But I don't know.
They're not called HUDs here though.
Yeah, what are they called here? Like
consignments.
Oh, okay. I think
like furniture consignment, or sometimes even furniture liquidation.
I think back in Virginia, they call like Habitat for Humanity.
Okay, they have those here too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean,
they have all kinds of names for them.
Yeah. Hey, Goodwill. That's my favorite spot to go. No, I tell people don't get into the habit of being house broke. You want to buy a home, but now you can't live because you got all these other bills with that.
It's stressful.
It can be very stressful, and also another stressful part of that is knowing who to talk to and what type of documentation to have up front. W-2s, you need your last 2 tax return years, or 3 months worth of bank statements. All these type of things that if you have it already ready to go, it makes the process that much smoother.
You just give that to the preparer.
Yeah, the loan officer to ask for all these things. Oh, here's the list. You do it now. So when you actually go, like, hey, it's already done.
Yeah.
So it's just to give someone an idea of, how to go through the process and the things you can see, and, just give a better idea, of how to buy a home. But I think I would go back and tell my younger self, failures happen. That's fine. It's what you do after the failure.
Yeah.
You can't name one successful person in the world who has never failed. That's not how it works. So, I mean, you're a competitor, right? You competed and you won.
I've lost though.
But you lost, but you didn't stop though.
I didn't stop. No, I'm on break right now.
I mean, right, but
soon.
But I'm saying you understand that, hey, you understand the process. Nothing goes right the first time. It doesn't work. If you want to be something, keep going. So I'll probably have to talk to my younger self, like, stop being depressed. Stop going through, oh, woe is me. Nah, it's okay.
Just keep going.
And make a way.
Yeah.
And so that's my biggest thing I tell anybody. Like, in life, you're going to have ups and downs. In life, things will go wrong. It's what you do afterwards that makes you who you are as a person. In my opinion, again, I'm just a regular guy doing regular
just
stuff.
A regular guy.
Yeah.
Said he was single. He looks at the camera. I'm not going to let him live that one down.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I mean, So one thing I wanted to say also about why I think it's important to really get into real estate now, a lot of the big corporations are buying up single family homes. I mean, tons of them. I think there was a report saying that within the next 10 to 15 years, 60% of the single family homes right now will be owned by corporations. So think about that. If a corporation were to come down and buy up a whole neighborhood, I can charge what I want because I own it.
Yeah.
And that cuts out people like you and me trying to get into the market to, actually build something. So that's why I think it's really important now. Hey, if you got it, I'll tell people this too. If you don't have it, because prices are outrageous, buy with somebody. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody, that is something you said to me. Yes.
Yeah, like because
it's still yours.
Yeah,
it's still gonna make value off of it.
Exactly. So that's what I've been seeing out here, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm not the smartest man in the world. Ain't the dumbest either, but
yeah, it's capable.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, awesome. I'm glad that we had you on here.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep, and I'll have you back soon after that other book.
Oh, wait. What about you?
What do you mean?
My younger self, I know what I have to do, but...
Oh, so I'm actually going to be a real estate agent right now. And I wanted to do it way back in the day, but I really hated school. I wish that I had, because I would probably be in a different position now. And so that's probably what I would have just told myself.
Yeah.
Would just to get into real estate like I had considered initially. Just because I would have more experience under my belt. I may be having my own properties by now. I mean, I didn't have as many real estate friends as I do now. I wasn't paying attention to that then. So
yeah, well, there's always a new way to start. Like I said, I tell people, even you included, need help or questions, please reach out.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, because I'm just out here, so.
Yep. Well, everything will be tagged and mentioned. We'll have everybody's names in the bottom in the description. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.